great players, they have a great organization, and you tell them one thing, baby.
What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that is new to the channel, you guys love Raiders related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's jump right into the topic of this video with the official tampering period coming up tomorrow, and with free agency officially kicking off this Wednesday. Expect the Raiders to be linked to certain names and for us to make moves. The Raiders recently restructured the contract of our star defensive end Max Crosby, which allows us to have approximately $7 million more extra added to our cap space to use immediately in this off season. That tells me that we're gonna make some moves. But look, there's no doubt that this defense needs a lot of help and a lot of different holes to be filled, and one of them is at the safety position. Now, unfortunately, the development of our young safety Trevin has not really been what we would have hoped. And although I did like duron Harmon last season, look, he's an older guy and ideally he's not your every down safety, and he is a free agent, duron Harmon, but I do expect him to be back. But there's no doubt that we need another safety on this team. And look, with Trevin, like I said, the development really hasn't been what we would have expected. But at the same time, I'm not going to give up on him just yet. He's still young. He's only got 2 years in the league, 2 different defensive schemes, defensive coordinators under his belt already. So let's just see how he can develop next season. But regardless, we're still going to need another safety on this defense. And according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, the Raiders are expected to pursue the Buffalo Bills safety Jordan Poyer. Now, me personally, I'm a big fan of Jordan Poyer, dating back to his time at Oregon State, and I think a move like this would be very interesting and it could be very beneficial for the Raiders. Now look, of course, the top dog in this whole safety class is going to be the Bengal star safety Jessie Bates. And look, he's a nice splashy name. Some people might want us to go out and get him, but I just feel like the Raiders are not in a position to go out and sign a top tier defensive back like him who's going to command a lot of money. Not only just a guy like him, but you know, we've seen rumors that maybe the Raiders could be linked to a trade for a guy like Jalen Ramsey. I think at this point in time, the Raiders are not in a position to go out and spend so much money on the defensive back position, especially when we got a defensive line that still needs a lot of work. And I feel like that should be prioritized, because if we have a weak defensive line, then really the players in the secondary are not going to be put in a position to succeed. And look, Jordan Poyer would be a much cheaper option for us, and he could be a great value signing for us, which I just feel like that's what we're going to have to do a lot of in this free agency period, especially since we have a lot of holes to fill, a lot of roster spots to fill. It seems like Jordan Poyer too would most definitely consider the Raiders as an option, and really other teams in a no state income tax state. He's also been linked towards potentially signing with the Miami Dolphins, because as Jordan Poyer mentioned not too long ago, he wishes to play for a team that doesn't take half of his paychecks. With the Raiders being in Nevada, look, that gives us a shot to go out and get this guy. And according to Spot Track, Jordan Poyer's market value is about $11 million per year, and he's 31 years of age. And although you may think to yourself, wow, he's getting up there in age, maybe we should stay away from a guy like this. Look, I think it's not the same compared to, you know, say like the cornerback position when it comes to their age and all that, because safeties really aren't as dependent on their physical traits as much as cornerbacks are. And also with Jordan Poyer, there's really no signs that say that his game is slowing down. He still came off of a very solid season with the Buffalo Bills, where he recorded 4 interceptions last year, and the season before that he had 5 interceptions as well. So the guy has definitely shown the ability to get his hands on the football and create turnovers. He's overall just a very solid safety, and I hope we can sign a guy like Jordan Poyer. He's a smart player, and he would be a great addition to this roster and this locker room as well. I think he does have a lot of great leadership traits. So the Raiders could get very busy in free agency, especially since we have a lot of roster spots to fill. But I think we will make a lot of small but hopefully solid signings. Look, I doubt we go out there and spend big money on a certain player and make these big splash moves. Really, at this point, I hope we can just bring in players on every level of this defense, and although you more than likely won't completely transform this defense throughout this free agency period, look, there's no reason why we should not walk out of this free agency period without some solid upgrades at key positions on the defensive side of the football. And look, we're still going to have the 2023 NFL draft where we have over 10 draft selections, where I'm sure we're going to be going heavy on defense as well. But with free agency right around the corner, it'll be interesting to see what direction, what signing the Raiders make. But Raider Nation, let me know in the comment section down below, would you guys be interested in bringing in Jordan Poyer at the safety position? Comment down below. With that being said, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raiders related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.